Hello, everyone. I'm Jason.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, and we're really glad you're here. Today's topic is something every English learner asks about. How can I practice English every single day? It sounds simple, but many people don't know where to start.
That's so true. Some people think they need hours of free time, expensive courses, or a native English-speaking friend to improve. But guess what? That's not true at all.
Wow, really? So you're saying anyone can practice English every day, even if they're busy?
Absolutely. Even just 10 or 15 minutes of daily practice can make a big difference over time. The secret isn't practicing perfectly, it's practicing consistently. Small, daily steps can lead to amazing progress.
I love that! Today we're going to share easy, practical, and fun ways to make English a natural part of your everyday life. So relax, enjoy the conversation, and let's learn together.
Let's get started.
Jason, can I tell you about someone I met last week? He said, Julia, I've been learning English for almost a year, but when someone speaks to me in English, my mind suddenly goes completely blank. I felt so bad for him because I know many learners have the same problem.
Oh, really? That's actually very common. Many people spend months studying grammar rules, memorizing long vocabulary lists, and watching English videos, but they still don't feel confident when it's time to speak. They know a lot of English, but they don't use it every single day.
Exactly. He also told me, I'm waiting until my English becomes perfect before I start speaking. I smiled and said, if you keep waiting for perfection, you might wait forever.
That's such an important lesson. The truth is, confidence doesn't come before practice. It comes because of practice. Every small conversation, every sentence you say, and every mistake you make helps your English grow stronger.
Wow. So the real secret isn't studying more. It's practicing a little every day, right?
That's exactly right. And in today's episode, we're going to show you simple, fun, and realistic ways to practice English every single day, even if you're busy and don't have anyone to practice with. So, Julia, let's start with the biggest question. If someone says, I want to improve my English, but I don't have much free time, what would you tell them?
I would tell them something that might surprise them. You don't need to study for 3 or 4 hours every day. In fact, if you only have 10 or 15 minutes, that's enough to make real progress, as long as you practice every single day. A short daily habit is much stronger than one long study session once a week.
I completely agree. Think about brushing your teeth. Most people don't brush their teeth for 2 hours on Sunday and then skip the rest of the week. They do it every day because it's part of their routine. English should become the same kind of habit.
I love that example. English isn't something you do only when you feel motivated. Sometimes you'll feel excited, and sometimes you won't. But if English becomes part of your daily routine, you'll keep improving even on the days when you don't feel like studying.
Exactly. And here's another simple idea that everyone can try. Talk to yourself in English. I know it sounds a little funny at first. You might think, people will think I'm strange. But if you're alone at home or walking somewhere quietly, it's one of the best ways to practice speaking.
Oh, yes. I do that all the time. When I'm making breakfast, I say things like, I'm making some tea. Now I'm cutting some bread. Where is my spoon? They're very simple sentences, but every sentence helps my brain think in English instead of translating from another language.
That's a fantastic habit. You don't need difficult words. Start with the things you can already see. Look around your room and describe it. You can say, "There is a window next to my desk. My phone is on the table. I'm sitting on a chair." These simple sentences build confidence step by step.
And here's another fun challenge. Choose one activity you already do every day and do it in English. If you're cooking, name the ingredients in English. If you're driving or walking, describe what you see around you. If you're shopping, read product names and signs in English. Suddenly, English becomes part of your real life instead of only a school subject.
I love that idea because it doesn't require extra time. You're already doing those activities. You simply add English to them. That's smart learning.
Another habit that really helped me was listening and repeating. Find a short podcast or a short English video. Listen to one sentence, pause it, and repeat exactly what you hear. Try to copy the pronunciation, the rhythm, and even the speaker's emotions. At first, it feels slow, but after a few weeks, you'll notice that speaking becomes much easier.
That's called shadowing, and it's one of the best speaking exercises. You don't have to sound perfect. The goal is to train your mouth and your ears to work together. Every repetition makes you a little more comfortable speaking English.
And please don't worry about making mistakes. Every English learner makes them. I still make mistakes sometimes, and that's completely normal. Mistakes aren't signs that you're failing. They're signs that you're learning.
Absolutely. Imagine a child learning to walk. Nobody expects the child to walk perfectly on the first day. The child falls, stands up again, and keeps trying. Learning English works the same way. Every mistake teaches you something new.
Wow. I really like that comparison. So instead of saying, "I made a mistake," try saying, "I learned something today." That one small change in your thinking can make a huge difference.
Before we finish this part, here's a simple daily plan for everyone listening. Spend 5 minutes listening to English, 5 minutes speaking English, and 5 minutes reading something aloud. That's only 15 minutes, but if you do it every day, you'll be amazed by how much your confidence grows after a few months.
And remember, don't compare yourself with other learners. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. If you know one more word, understand one more sentence, or speak a little more confidently than yesterday, you're moving in the right direction.
That's the secret to learning English every single day. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and never give up. Small daily habits create big results over time. Great job, everyone! Now let's review some useful words and expressions from today's conversation. Don't worry if they're new to you. We'll explain them in a very simple way.
Yes! Learning new words is much easier when you hear them in real conversations. Let's begin.
Our first word is practice. Practice means doing something again and again so you can become better at it. For example, I practice English every morning before breakfast.
Nice! Our second word is routine. A routine is something you do regularly, almost every day. For example, listening to English podcasts is part of my daily routine.
The third word is confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself and not being afraid to try. For example, the more I practice English, the more confidence I have when I speak.
Here's our fourth word, improve. Improve means to become better than before. For example, Reading one page in English every day will improve your vocabulary.
And our last expression is step by step. It means making progress little by little, instead of trying to do everything at once. For example, I'm learning English step by step, and I'm getting better every day.
Wow. Those words are simple, but you'll hear them all the time in English conversations.
Exactly. Try using these words today when you speak or write in English. The more you use them, the easier they'll become to remember. All right, everyone, it's time for a quick role play. Imagine Julia and I meet at a coffee shop one morning. Listen carefully to how we use simple English in a real conversation.
Hey, Jason. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks. And you?
I'm doing really well. I actually started my day with a little English practice.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. What did you do?
Well, while I was making breakfast, I talked to myself in English. I said, I'm making eggs, I'm pouring some milk, now I'm making a cup of coffee. It was simple, but it was fun.
Wow, that's a great habit. I did something similar this morning. I listened to a short English podcast for 5 minutes, and then I repeated every sentence out loud. It really helped me with my pronunciation.
I like that idea. Sometimes people think they need a classroom to learn English, but we can practice almost anywhere.
Exactly. Whether you're cooking, walking, cleaning your room, or waiting for the bus, there is always a chance to practice a little English.
And remember, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something new.
That's right. Just keep practicing every single day, step by step, and your English will become stronger before you even realize it.
See? Practicing English every day can be easy, fun, and part of your normal life.
Fantastic job, everyone! Now it's time for our quick speaking challenge. Are you ready? Great! Listen to each sentence, then repeat it out loud after me. Speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just open your mouth and speak. Ready? Let's begin.
I practice English every day.
Every small step makes me better.
I am not afraid of making mistakes.
English is becoming part of my daily life.
Excellent! Wow! If you repeated all 4 sentences, you're already building a strong English speaking habit. Keep practicing every day, and you'll be surprised by how much your confidence grows. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We truly hope today's conversation showed you that practicing English every single day doesn't have to be difficult. You don't need perfect grammar, expensive courses, or hours of free time. What you really need is a positive attitude, a few simple daily habits, and the courage to keep going even when you make mistakes.
That's right! Remember, every time you listen to an English podcast, read one page of a book, learn a new word, or say even one sentence in English, you're moving forward. It may not feel like a big achievement today, but after weeks and months of practice, those small steps become amazing progress.
Exactly! Never compare your journey with someone else's. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people improve quickly, while others need a little more time, and that's perfectly okay. The most important thing is to keep practicing. Even if you only have 10 minutes today, use those 10 minutes. Your future self will thank you for it.
Haha! And here's a little challenge before we say goodbye. After this episode ends, look around you and describe 5 things in English. It could be as simple as, This is my phone. The window is open. I have a cup of tea. It's fun, it's easy, and it's a great way to build your confidence.
We'd love to hear from you too. Tell us in the comments. How do you practice English every day? Maybe you listen to podcasts, read English stories, watch movies, keep a journal, or talk to yourself in English. Your idea might inspire another learner somewhere in the world.
And if you enjoyed today's episode and learned something new, please support our channel by giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our English Learning podcast. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We have many more fun conversations, useful vocabulary lessons, speaking practice, and real-life English tips waiting for you.
Thank you again for being part of our wonderful learning community. We believe in you, and we know you can become a confident English speaker if you keep practicing a little every single day.
Keep smiling, keep learning, and most importantly, keep speaking English.
Jason, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you in the next episode.